You hit the button. Oh, there it goes.
Are we live?
My shit's delayed for some reason. Bad Wi-Fi.
What's really good, boys?
It's popping.
You know.
Chilling, man. Getting ready for this holiday season.
Hey.
Gotta get some crutches for my bank account.
Oh, Jesus.
Which one?
Shit. I ain't got that many that I can shop with. Shit, the rest of them are savings.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the account separate, like the sneaker account, like just for sneakers.
Oh, that shit been closed out for the past year, bro. I tried to buy me and little man matching sneakers. That shit got expensive quick. I was like, yeah, nah, this ain't working. Nope. So fuck that.
But it's the season finale, man. Holiday time of the year. You know what I'm saying? We just coming up. First of all, everybody have a good turkey day. Everybody's turkey day was good.
Yeah.
I was at work all day, man. Not 24 hours, 16 hours.
Okay, getting to the chicken.
Yeah. Pretty much. Since
Getting to the chicken. Listen, I understand. My half of my day was spent in the house baking jerk turkeys, man. So you know what I mean? So I understand.
Is that what we having tomorrow?
Jerk turkey? Is what we're having tomorrow. Yeah, that is.
Nice.
Yep, that is. I actually did 7 in 2 days. I did 3 on Wednesday, and I did like 4 on Thursday. So
okay.
You know what I mean? One of my coworkers got one from me. Shout out to my man Reek and Feed the Hood, because I contributed to some turkeys, you know what I'm saying, to that cause, and some mac and cheese, you know what I mean? So feeding the people. So shout out to Feed the Hood, Reek, Slim, Bricks, Gert, all those brothers that did a good job in the community of passing food out and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? And then Miss Mayo, man, you know what I'm saying, purchased another turkey again, man. So shout out to her. That was pretty dope.
Who did?
Miss Mayo, Gerard Mayo's wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she was just honored not too long ago, right? She was honored at Origination. They honored her a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Speaking of people being honored, shout out to Miss Sheep, aka Shiaka McIntosh. Had a birthday recently, but she was on Channel 4 tonight.
Channel 4. Yep, Channel 4.
And I believe last night about her with her parties from heaven. We gotta get her back on the show, because last time she was in another lane. Now she done switched lanes.
Yeah.
Totally switch.
Doing big things.
Totally switch lanes.
So
yeah, what she's doing is amazing. You know what I mean? Like, paying I know you got the clapper over there, man. Like, what she's doing.
Whoa.
Come on, Payne. Come on, Payne.
Hey, yo.
Whoa. Whoa.
Crazy time.
Here we go. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Right.
What are we talking about? The applause button. Sorry. Jesus. But what she's doing is amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? The parties for the children of their fathers were killed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a really dope thing.
Yeah. So when she first started, it was for children whose parents were killed in gun violence or any kind of violence rather. But now she's like kind of broadened it, and she's doing other stuff. You know what I mean? So like with that, so it's dope.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. For sure. But my Thursday was dope, man. It was low key. There was a lot going on over here. We had 2 events. We had Turkey Day, and then we had a surprise party on Saturday. So because of the surprise party on Saturday, Thursday was a little low key. But so we still did that, but we did both. We did a little bit Thursday, then we did the rest Saturday. But Saturday was the main event. But we've been running over here since Tuesday, Wednesday to get all that together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making sure the surprise stayed legit and all that. Yeah. It was a good time though.
There's nothing better than the holiday season and just You're doing it, like putting the time into this. It don't feel like time. You know what I mean? It feels like, yo, we gearing up. It's gonna be great. It always feels. I love the holiday season. Seeing family, seeing loved ones.
Yeah.
You really can't beat it. You know what I mean?
It's exhausting, low key though. Like you don't realize how much you're going until after the new year. That week after the new year, you're like, why am I so sluggish? Because you've been on go at least 12 hours a day every day.
Yeah, for like a month and a half straight. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know, but in the end, man, like Capo said, it's a really good time. You know, I know how some people feel about the title of the holiday, but again, it's food, fellowship, and football. And yeah,
title of what holiday?
Thanksgiving. You know how some people having the belief of not, you know, the meaning of it and everything.
Oh, the Columbus stuff.
That's what I say about that part.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, like you said, it's nothing better than getting up and, you know, going to see your family, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, having those moments. And
I think, honestly, Chef, haven't we, at least I have, I don't even think about those old childhood stories anymore when it comes to Thanksgiving. I just think about football and food, right? Those,
yeah.
And it's a day off work. I don't give it, you know, it's not like Christmas, right? It's not like when we celebrate something. It's not like Easter. You know, for those who, you know, have a religious background, you celebrate something. Thanksgiving ain't that. Thanksgiving just goes a day off work, we getting together. Y'all watching the games? That's all it is. So, and so that's come from our community saying, nah, fuck what y'all believe. We got a different stance. You see what I'm saying? And I like that for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, definitely not mad at it at all.
Yeah.
Fresh pot of collard greens, we good to go.
Well, see, you go too far.
You know, I was gonna ask you. I was gonna mention it before you said it because I was curious. Like, so yeah, Jones, man, how was your collard greens Thursday, brother?
I know you're fucking lying.
Nah,
ain't no chance. You'd have been outside with that shit. Nah, we ain't doing that shit over here.
That's about the only home cooked thing I had for Thanksgiving since I was at work for all day. My family had it in New Bedford. I forgot to call my sister and ask her to grab me a plate. But my pops made some greens and he had a little left over. So he's like, yeah, I'll bring them by tomorrow. I'm like, all right, word. I get home, there's a bag on my doorknob at midnight with greens. And I'm like, dude, you can't leave this out here. We got foxes, owls, all types of shit.
Yeah, that's hilarious. You came home to a whole bear eating your greens off the door.
Yeah, dog. Like, nah, you can't leave food. You can't leave no bag of food out in the woods. No.
Nah, you can't. That's the fact.
Oh God.
Okay. Well, man, season finale, man. How y'all feeling about it?
Feels good, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not good that it's a finale, but good that, you know, we've attained a level of sustainability that we can continue to do this. So, you know, it's good that we were able to come together and put another season together.
Can't use the word sustainability, right? I use words like consistency. I use words like longevity. It matters, bro. You know, there's not many grassroots projects like ours that are coming up on 200 episodes, bro. You see what I'm saying? There's not many. When you see this many episodes from a program, normally it's got some gigantic backing behind it, right? We just are some around your way dudes who have set our mind towards doing something, and we've done it consistently for most of the Fridays of your year. You know what I mean? Even thinking back to some of the season 1 shit, you know, like we've come a long way. Right?
And Poker got on me about it in, I want to say season 2 of Heartboxing, but and I'm gonna get on us about it right now while we're talking about that. Like, sometimes we got to stop being so fucking humble. We're self-taught, like, with all this shit. Like you said, ground roots, like the graphics and the coming soons and all that shit. Ain't nobody teach us how to do that shit. That's all trial and error, like learning and growing and shit. So all this shit you see with the network and all these different shows that we have and our show and the graphics and the looks of it, like, that's us. So shout out to us on that, because we've definitely gotten a lot of compliments on our visuals and everything. So
Hold on, man. I know it's the finale. I know we all feeling right. We're in a celebratory mood.
Yep.
You know, one of the things we ain't gonna do is be disrespectful in the motherfucking finale. We ain't gonna do that, right? For Chucky Brooks to jump into our comments and say the Lakers are dead tonight.
Shout out to my brother Cardi. Shout out to my dog Cardi, man.
At some point, we gotta understand the block feature. Like we gotta.
Yo, my brother's from New York, but he's a big time Celtics fan, right?
Okay.
And it's no different than having right? And I thought that same thing too. I was like, yeah. He was like, nah, bro. He's like, I'm green. I said, yeah.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So when I went to New York over the summer, I brought him a book with Jaylen Brown on the cover. It was like the championship edition from when the Celtics won.
Mhm.
Big time Celtics fan though. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than you Lakers fans that live in Boston. Like, you know what I mean? Come on. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of us like excellence, right?
But you choose the Lakers.
Get the fuck out of here, Chef.
I mean, the Lakers I can understand if you're talking excellence, but then you go to the other side of the sports world with these guys that wear black and silver. I don't understand that one.
Yeah, where you go, brother? Where you go? I can't. Your one highlight was game 1 at the crib. You got
I'll
that.
take it, dog. We go 1-16 as long as we beat you, motherfuckers.
And you did say that. You said that day too. And I told you that might actually happen, and it damn near did.
You did.
Gino's so trash. Gino's so terrible.
Speaking of sports, man, y'all been following this Chris Paul story, man?
No, well, I seen part of it. I didn't really read it.
Yeah.
So apparently, recently he announced that this would be his final season.
Yeah.
So with that, there's an expectation that it's going to be some sort of farewell tour or whatever the case is. Warranted or not, I'm not here to say, but apparently on a recent road trip, he was cut. He was waived
in Atlanta.
Yeah, the president.
Oh yeah, I seen that part. Yeah, I seen that.
So what you got to understand is a couple different things. Is first, Chris Paul is known, you know what I mean, for having a certain spice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And with his teammates, that's why him and Blake Griffin didn't get along. There was things, right? And so what everybody is saying is that you can't be in your retirement tour still being like your all NBA first team. Because that kind of energy is reserved for a certain caliber of player, right? At least that's what the league, that's what multiple people around the league are saying.
Yeah, that's what the story is that's coming out about it.
Including people like Gilbert Arenas are saying all this. Like, yo, you ain't in that position no more to say that. You're not a team leader. Like, you know, you here trying to get a ring, just do that.
Yeah, you gotta be a humble veteran at this point.
Right.
No, I don't fully agree. I feel like if you see something that ain't right and you have a veteranship to say, yo, we're not playing to our ability, you should be able to speak on that.
But the way Chris Paul does shit, he's not saying that.
No, he's a little over the top.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Both things can be true.
It's interestingly enough, they say that's why you bring in veterans, right?
Right.
Just to give you that kind of spice. I just think the consensus, because it's not the first time I heard this. I remember listening to this back with Blake Griffin. So I always wondered, why do they have beef? I never understood. So I dove into it then. And they were saying, yo, Chris Paul, blah, 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 they was talking about it.
And Blake of all people, like when Kenyon Martin said it, Kenyon Martin's like me. So I'm like, all right, Kenyon Martin will be mad that the sun is shining. Fuck him. But Blake, not fuck him, because he's gonna want to fight if I say that. But Blake Griffin, I'm like, Blake Griffin don't not like anybody. What the hell is going on? Like that, and again, I had to scratch that itch to research it, like Chuck did. Like, all right, what the hell is Chris Paul doing that nobody likes him like that? And he was the head of the players union at one point, and nobody liked him.
I think it's the holding people accountable.
Yeah.
people don't want to deal with it. Like, respectfully, the Clippers are they're the little brother in LA. You know what I mean? I was shocked that he even want to go back there. Anyways, what after ended, and then how him and Harden played together in Houston, I was kind of shocked. Like, it didn't really make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But apparently, he tried to get a meeting with Ty Lue. Ty Lue was like, no, curved him on the meeting. You know what I mean? And it was just downhill from there. But
and it was also reported, Chef, that they hadn't spoken for weeks.
Yeah.
And then it also came out that they didn't want him around Victor Wembanyama, which is why they didn't bring him back to San Antonio. So there's a lot of different things about when your personality walks in the room before you do.
It better be good.
That means something, and you better be contributing in a way that makes sense, right? Not giving me 8 minutes off the bench.
I mean, again,
I don't know. If it was as bad as you guys are saying it, he wouldn't have been in the league 20 years.
Yeah,
sure you would. Sure you would. Jordan did it, and everybody says Jordan was an asshole.
Okay, so then what's the difference? Performance?
Different type. Jordan was in your face, like, all right, I'm pushing you because I want to win, and I know you're better than that. Chris Paul is kind of, I've heard he's a sneaky type of asshole. Like, let's not use asshole. He's a prick. There's a difference.
Can you explain the difference to me so I'm clear?
Assholes usually do shit. So to me, an asshole is someone that is mischievous, does pranks and shit like that.
In the moment.
Yeah. A prick is someone that does shit maliciously and is sneaky as fuck.
Okay.
I mean, when he was in OKC, I never heard any of this. You know what I mean? SGA raved about him.
Shit, I've heard it from the time he was on the Hornets.
I didn't hear it in Houston.
Yeah, David West said it about him in Charlotte.
Yeah.
David West, he's kind of an asshole.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, man. With all that being said, episode 191.
Hey, yo. Donut White. No muzzle. Sparring Minds live every Friday. Let's go. Look, it's Sparring Minds. If you don't know the name, look us up. You know it's all facts when you got Chef Maine cooking up a couple of brothers who know all about the struggle. Black excellence, you know we just work hard and hustle. Whenever you want that urban talk, you know we keep it real. Mr. Maritime on the mic, yeah, you know the deal is real life. Hotel High Tower bringing you the feel. DJ Payne, keep it 100. Matter of fact, keep it a mill. Let's go.
Yo, it's fucking cold, dog.
191.
So 191.
The finale.
Listen, cold ain't the word.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do at 10 degrees?
Stay your black ass in the house. What you mean? Stay your black ass in the house.
Yo, boys, I think we got an exciting finale coming up, obviously.
Absolutely.
And before we dive into this, I want to say thank you to you guys. I want to give you your flowers. We have done it again, right? We've done another season in the books. Salute to us for doing what a lot of people try and don't do, which is lay out a vision, map it, and do it successfully. So salute to us really quickly. And a slight minimal salute to you guys as well for dealing with a personality such as mine. I think it's a blessing, but I think my wife says, thank those dudes for being in with you on Fridays. It's a little bit of a thing.
What up, Twin?
Payne, sure. Do me a favor, Payne. So we're having some issues with the chat on the screen. I'm not gonna confirm that it's because of the Lakers-Celtics score. I'm not gonna confirm that. Just do me a favor. Can you manually handle the comments for that really quickly for me? Do you mind? Okay. And then off the record, if it's anything about the Lakers game, let's just leave that off to the side unless we're up. Then that's something you can do. What I want to do, I want to dive right into this, boys, because we got two super solid, super amazing guests coming on. And Chef, you know me, we freestyle from time to time, right?
Absolutely.
And I don't know what the original plan was, whether it was a stagger or whatever. But since Little is not here, I think we bring them both in and we cook and we have a whole hour and we have a good time. Is that okay
Yes,
with
sir.
you guys?
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
So salute to Little. Obviously, he's not here with us tonight. But it's our
Little.
finale. We would be remiss if we didn't shout out Samuel Little for some of his recent successes too. And I wanted to do that on the air, but he's not here with us tonight. But it's always good to see your brothers winning for a change, right?
Mm-hmm.
Winning when things have been strange. You start to stack up a couple of victories. I love that for us and for our community. So salute to the God. Chef, let's do some intros. Let's get rocking and rolling, bro.
Let's do it.
Man, so let's see our first guest, Miss Castro. Through the pleasure of throwing a dope event for Dorchester High like a year or two ago, you know what I mean? But she just does amazing things in the community with her Treffler Foundation. And just, like I said, so many people in the community that she's blessed and looked out for. But her birthday was yesterday. So her coming to hang out with us tonight, you know what I'm saying? Rock out. And I told her we're going to have fun tonight and all that, you know what I mean? So Miss Jessica Castro in the building. Let's bring her on screen.
Yay!
Hey.
What up?
You saying?
Good.
Thank you for that intro.
Good to have you. Good to have you, Queen.
Thank you.
And the next brother we're going to bring on the screen, man, you know what I mean? I always have this Dorchester Roxbury thing, even though they say Mission is not there. It's a separate part. It's not Roxbury itself. You know what I mean? But this good brother, man, had an amazing documentary since this documentary is going on, but his was one of the best that I've seen in a long time. But Murder in Boston, it's a real life, true life story, about him and his family. They were recently saluted in Boston with Getting Their Own Way, a street named after them, after his uncles and stuff in Mission Hill, man. So shout out to the good brother, Joseph Bennett. Other people call him too. Your time!
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up, man? Welcome y'all to the show. Appreciate y'all for joining us on this Friday night. You know what I mean? Meeting the fellas and everything. So yeah, man, we got some fun.
This is a big deal, you guys. Just so you know,
Thank you.
you guys are in the presence of greatness right now. So we're gonna move accordingly.
We're gonna play one of our fan favorite games. Do we? We're gonna play one of our listener favorite games.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna get to that in a moment. But before we dive into that, I want to make sure on the back end, Chef, keep me honest, that we dive into some of the stuff that they do. I think that's super. Their presence and what they're involved with. I know we're gonna have a lot of fun over the hour.
Yep.
I imagine that the five of you are gonna get a lot of things wrong, and that generally happens on this show. But in the back end, at least we can make up and be right on the back end of the show. So you'll keep me honest, Chef.
Word up. Let's get to it.
Let's do it. This or That is back for the finale.
Me and my bad decisions.
Been a while.
We are going to spend the course of the next hour of our show playing the game called This and That. Now, This or That is super simple for you Sparring Minds listeners who's been here since season 2 when we debuted this. The concept is you are going to pick one or the other. Now, Sparring Minds listeners, you've been here for quite some time, 191 episodes. You know that one of us struggles with picking one or the other. So much so that he has the slogan, it's a slippery slope. So we're going to ask him to get off of that for tonight. Pick one or the other. And by the way, if you use the word "it depends," which is 2 words, I might just throw you off the show entirely. That might just happen here also. Right? Pick a side. Certainly feel free to explain it if it needs to be explained. But yeah, we're not going to. Chef, you clear on the rules?
Crystal.
My man.
Crystal.
Okay.
Crystal.
Ken, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hightower, you ready?
Always.
Mr. Bennett, you ready?
I'm ready.
Miss Castro, you ready to rock and roll?
Gang, let's go.
I'm going to start us out easy because, you got to warm the crowd up, right? My wife always talks about foreplay. Oh, okay, I'm learning. It's 2025. Who is going to release a better project this year? Mike or Prince? Start with you, Payne.
Movie project?
Michael Jackson and Prince, and you say
No.
movie project?
Hey, no.
I didn't know they would do to release music.
Yo. Hey, yo.
We already starting off. Look at this.
Come on, Payne. Come on, Payne. Come on.
Mike's movie is the big news for me. I didn't hear nothing about no music coming out.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna mute Payne. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mute Payne.
Come on, Payne.
So Payne is muted, right? We're gonna spin the block and come back to Payne. You can't be serious. This is number 1, Sparring Minds listeners. We haven't even gotten into the journey yet. Hightower, 2025. Michael is here. Prince is here. Who's releasing a better music project?
2025. Prince or MJ? In today's climate, I think you got to give me Prince.
Chef?
MJ. Not even hesitation.
Yeah. Miss Castro?
MJ for sure.
Yeah. And Mr. Bennett?
MJ.
Payne, I'm gonna come back to you and allow you a second chance to get right.
See, you got to preface that and say
Oh man, here we go.
I thought you meant their estates were dropping music for the music. Like,
Here we go.
Hey, what are we doing, bro? Come on, man.
But who the hell just says, okay, 2025, who's dropping a better project? I'm like, okay, they got new music coming out. What the fuck? But it's gonna be Mike. Mike kept up with the times. Like he wanted to do music with 50. He wanted to do music with Biggie before he passed. Well, around the time he passed, and he listened to that shit. So he kept up with the times. I think Prince was in his lane, and he was very there. Like he was rigid with that. Prince honestly didn't even want people photographing him or videos or nothing because of his religion. So I don't think he would have
none of that. Yeah,
and that's exactly why I picked Prince.
Yeah.
What do I want with an MJ Cardi B song right now in 2025?
You never know how it might sound.
I know how I want my Michael Jackson music to sound.
When I heard Cardi and Bruno was gonna do a song, the first time they did a song, I was like, man, and it was dope.
You don't know that, Ant, because when Mike dropped that joint with Biggie, we was like, oh, that's.
And when's the last time you played that?
Yesterday, as a matter of fact.
It sounds about right.
Last week.
Right. Yeah, like he evolved.
Oh yeah, he did Rock My World with Jay. Yeah.
Sparring Minds listeners, I know we're only one option in right now, but this further cements how often Hightower is wrong on these shows, right? But luckily, my fans, right? So I'm gonna give him another opportunity. Can I start to cook a little bit, or you need one more introductory? Like
one more.
Introductory. Okay.
One more introductory. Yeah.
I'll stay in that same lane. Of course, Nisi, thank you for bringing some more common sense to the show. Feel free to DM Hightower separately to gain.
It's okay. It's okay to admit you're wrong.
Let's stay here. Better project. It's 2025. Payne, you now are locked in on the premise. Who's releasing a better project this week? Whitney Houston or Gerald Levert?
Whitney. I'm not even thinking about that. Whitney.
Jessica.
Hands down, Whitney.
Joseph.
Whitney.
Chef.
Yeah, Whitney.
Hightower.
I'm gonna go Whitney.
Go. Oh, okay. That's wild. I'm like,
Sparring Minds listeners, we're gonna take a quick break. You guys go get some water. You guys go fix. We'll be right back. Payne, we on mute?
Yeah.
Listen, man. This game is difficult when all 5 of y'all are wrong, right? Because then I gotta explain to the listeners why y'all are wrong. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna email y'all the correct answers. That way we don't have this problem moving forward. All right, I just sent that out. All right, Payne, bring us back. 3, 2. All right, Sparring Minds, we're back. Sorry about that. We'll take a quick break there. The correct answer is obviously Gerald Levert, right? Because when was the last time you heard a correct Love Soul album? Whitney wasn't going to give you that. Gerald Levert is the only person right now who could save R&B, right? And it's unfortunate he's not here. So that's okay. Now listen, I think you guys need another warm-up question, honestly, because if these are the kind of answers, we in for a long night. Chef, you want another warm-up, or can I dive in? Like,
one more warm-up.
Okay.
Three for the strike.
It's getting tough here, man. But okay, all right. I got one more for you. One more, and I'll stay in that same bag. No, I won't.
Yeah, go to a different bag. Go to a different bag.
Yeah. Thanksgiving just passed, Miss Castro.
Oh, here we go.
What is a worse holiday fumble? The wrong person making the macaroni and cheese, or somebody bringing the store brand soda?
Mac and cheese.
Payne?
Yeah, the mac and cheese is the biggest responsibility on Thanksgiving in the Black household. That store-bought soda, I can drink. I don't drink soda to begin with, for one. And for two, I don't give a damn. As long as it ain't flat, I'll drink it.
Hightower?
You got to go mac and cheese here, man. It's the glue that brings families together or can break the family apart. So you better get that right.
Joseph?
Mac and cheese.
Chef?
Yeah, hands down mac and cheese.
I have seen families divided over mac and cheese.
Yo,
that just happened at my.
Yeah.
I've seen last names change. It's a thing.
Yo, what?
Wait. We gotta hear that one. You gotta hear that one. What happened?
You gotta explain that story.
yeah, word.
One of my cousins made mac and cheese that wasn't hitting. So when my aunt came in with the mac and cheese and nobody was eating hers, and she was like, everybody was like, "Who made this one?"
No.
Listen, whenever you hear that question and you're the answer, just leave.
Yo, that's tough.
Just leave.
It's mac and cheese is such a big deal, right? But in my family, for any family function, that we all know, my mother moved to Florida about 8 years ago when I bought the crib, right?
Mm-hmm.
She is the mac and cheese queen. Luckily, she passed the skills down to my sister and my daughter. But the biggest concern for everybody, aside from, we'll miss you, who's gonna make the mac and cheese now? Like, yo, that was like the first question other than we'll miss you. Like, what?
Word up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Man. Let's start to cook a little bit deeper on these questions.
Glad I ain't never heard that one before, man. Whew, glad I ain't never heard that.
Hank, what's up, baby? Thanks for rocking out with us. We appreciate you. I'm trying to get focused, trying to get right. You know what I mean? You guys stay photo shoot fresh. Let's dive in, man.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna start with you, Joseph, on this.
All right.
After she cheated, would you rather her lie or be honest?
Ooh.
Be honest. Be honest.
Jessica?
Be honest. Has to be.
Lie to me, yo. Lie to me. What's that song, Mario Winans? I don't want to know. Yeah, I don't want to know.
Chef?
Keep it on the low.
Yeah, lie to me.
Payne?
Nah, I want to know, because one thing you can't get back is time. If I've wasted 3 months and you out here screwing other people, that's 3 months of my time I could have wasted. I could have deaded it when you told me, like, oh, you cheated? All right, we're good. Like, I can't get that 3 months back after you lied to me and then I find out. Fuck that. Tell me.
Let me explain something to you guys. You know the level of if your partner cheats on you and is honest with you thereafter, do you know the level of I don't give a fuck about you that they are at to tell you the truth? Lie to me, bro. Lie to me. Protect my feelings a little bit. You got me fucked up.
It sure can't.
Yeah, no, Keisha, you're right.
I don't believe that's true. Well, for me, I'm gonna say for me because I was conditioned differently. I served 22 years, so I didn't have to ask no lying and cheating questions. But I'm always gonna assume a woman is cheating any goddamn way.
Oh.
So she ain't gotta lie to me. It's sneaky creatures, boy. I tell you that.
That's a whole different topic.
Plot twist. Yeah.
Are we going down that road tonight? I didn't think we
Yeah.
were going down that road. But if we need to, we can.
Plot twist. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. But I can dig it. That makes sense to me. All right, let's got another one. Let's cue up another one here. Time capsule. Today, you can get $10 million in your pocket today, cash money, but you die at 60. Are you taking the $10 million? Yes or no? Hightower.
Nah.
Payne.
I'm not taking it.
Nah, and it's not a fear of me dying thing. It's I wouldn't get to see my son grow all the way up. Like my daughters are adults, but I wouldn't get to watch him grow up.
Jessica?
Absolutely not.
Chef?
Nah, man.
Joseph? You know?
No.
You know what's interesting about our community sometimes is we don't consider, not that I want to say yes in this question, but sometimes we don't consider legacy, right? So with that 10 million, especially if you have kids, would that 10 million in the form of a legacy be more advantageous to your family than you living to be 75, 80, 95, right? If you're a patriarch of your family, maybe it means more to your family to help them build something with that 10 million, as opposed to you being in the house they go over to watch football, right? Maybe it means a little bit more. We should have more of those conversations. And remind me of just being a little bit selfless. Now, of course, nobody wants to die, obviously, right?
No.
Of course. But being a little bit more like aware of what happens tomorrow when we're not here. You know what I mean? Because this question, it sounds fun. It sounds fun in games, but when you think about
if you would have gave me a 10-year mark, I might have said yeah, because then I'm gonna do everything I got to do in 10 years and be prepared for, like you said, with everything you just described just now. Now you said 60 days. 60 days?
No. You die at 60 years old.
Oh, 60 years old.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm almost 60 now. Yeah, I'm straight.
Let me keep cooking here. Yeah, Jessica, I'm gonna start with you on this. Worst type of partner. One that lacks emotional intelligence or one that lacks financial intelligence.
Ooh.
Damn, that's a good one.
It's a good one. I think at this great age of 47, I'm going to say financial intelligence. Yeah, I'm going to go with financial intelligence.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Payne?
Lack of intelligence, period.
Oh, man, here we go.
Right?
Yo.
Nothing pisses me off more than a dummy. But I'm going to go emotional intelligence because I have some financial intelligence, so I could pull some of that weight on my own.
Joseph?
I'm going to say emotional.
Yeah. Chef?
I would say emotional.
Hightower?
Emotional for sure.
Wow, look at y'all.
You notice it's the men?
Yep.
For our minds, listeners, you guys tune in every Friday.
Good point.
Every Friday you tune in. And so what you're hearing right now sounds like what you hear on most Fridays, which is these niggas lying for no reason, right?
Thank you.
All of them really want to say financial intelligence. That's what they want to say. Because they all call me. I got a call from each one of them last week, right? Chef called me on Monday, Hightower on Tuesday, Payne on Thursday. And they all said something that sounds like this. Dog, can you believe my girl just spent a whole bunch of money on?
Yeah, I know you lying because I'm single as fuck.
Oh, Payne's was his sister or his daughter. It was one of those two.
Oh, yeah, my daughter's. Yeah, they got a fucking.
So listeners, I know you're used to these niggas lying on this show. I just want to come in here and be honest with you and let you know what the obvious answer is: financial intelligence. That's the obvious answer. Let's move on. You know, Jessica, I apologize. This is your time on the show. You're being met with this kind of ridiculously. I thought we would have a better experience for you. Yeah, this is too bad. Let's go with the next one I got here. Who was the worst co-pilot when you out on a Friday night?
Ooh.
Your friend who can't talk to people. We all know that person, right? They sit in the corner, they on their phone, and hey man, bangle a little bit. So it's that person, or it's the chatty patty friend you got that's gonna tell the whole world about everything that happened that night. I hate that nigga too, by the way. Hightower, who's the worst co-pilot?
Worst co-pilot is Chatty Patty.
Payne?
Yeah, get Chatty Patty the fuck out of here.
Joseph?
Chatty Patty.
Jess?
Chatty Patty for sure.
Chef, it sounds like you agree?
Absolutely. Chatty Patties.
Let me explain. So once again, Sparring Minds listeners.
Yeah, here we go.
All five of our guests are incorrect.
Here we go.
Here's the problem. I sent them the answer key, and they still chose to disregard the correct answer. And that's crazy. The correct answer here is obviously the friend that can't talk to nobody. Because I never get to any events that are worth talking about because you're over there on your phone and I'm navigating 4 different women over here. Come help me talk to these chicks, bro.
Cut it out.
And then we can develop something that you can go chat about later. Hey man, this is a difficult
I like
episode.
that perspective.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Let's dive in.
The
I'm gonna
Chatty
start
Patties
with
be
you.
saying too much sometime though, cuz
Yeah.
like God get you caught, get you jammed up. Dog.
You shoot him one of these looks.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about over here?
Like, yo, man, what are you doing?
Yo.
Here's my next one. And
Oh.
I'm gonna start with you, Chef.
Damn, Celtics are punching the Lakers right now. Oh, my bad. Sorry. My bad.
Yo, take that off the screen. We're not doing this.
My fault, bro. My watch, the alert just went off on my
Sparring
watch.
Minds listeners, that's episode 191.
My bad. My bad.
It was great. It was great for you guys to see. You know, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this show up now.
You know, 20-piece, no sauce right now. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the next question, Chef. Your kid commits a felony.
Ooh.
Do you A, call the cops, or B, help him escape to a no extradition country?
Wow.
Here's the issue, Hightower. I don't know if you noticed it or not. We've been doing this show with this nigga for a long time. In his head, he wants to say,
Yep,
I'm
I
not
see it.
slippery slope.
I'm
That's what he wants to say. That's what he wants to
I
say.
know y'all are waiting for me to say
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm helping baby girl escape to another country, man. Like I'm getting her out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm helping her get up out of here.
Oh, we out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica, you agree?
We're gone. Yeah, we're gone.
Payne?
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta get up out of here.
Hightower?
Yeah, we out of here, man. No question.
So okay. Now, while I agree, I better not never hear you niggas talk to me about accountability again on this show. Every Friday night we get on here, y'all have an example about how somebody's not accountable. And I say, well, accountability is a slippery slope.
Yo. I think what you're cheering is different, man. Sorry. I think the bets are off a little bit when it comes to cheering.
I agree with what Keisha said.
What she said, put it on screen.
But that's not an answer in this game.
Man, here we go. The depends.
Yeah, that's not an option in this game. So I got to go with, you know what I mean? But if it were an option, like, you know what I mean? Like if it's murder or something, oh, you need to go sit down, kid. You bugging.
Really? Yeah. Yeah.
Nah. Well, listen, if you're going to go
if it's murder, you going to turn him in?
I'm gonna convince him to turn himself in.
Oh, hell no. He ain't turning himself in if it's murder. If it's 2 or 3 years, he might turn himself in.
All right, then you got to, one way or another, you got to be out. If you committed murder and you ain't going to turn yourself in, you ain't about to stay at my house, you got to figure out, you got to get up out of here. I'll help you look. But, you know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy. Like he said, the accountability. But, again, depends isn't in this game, so.
Yeah.
Let me get up out of here.
We out of here.
Yeah.
We out of here.
All right, let's keep cooking. Joseph, I'm going to start with you on this one. Your homie down on his luck. He call you up, bro. I'm down on my luck. I need a couch. Do you dog, come to the crib, it's nothing. And I'm going to set a time frame on this for 3 weeks, just so we can set a proper playing field. Down on his luck, he needs 3 weeks to bounce back. A, are you bringing him to your crib? Or B, are you setting him up at the hotel?
Mm-hmm.
I got a hotel plug, so I'm setting him up at the hotel.
You said that pretty quick, bro. Pretty convincingly.
Yeah, I ain't doing no roommates no more. We done with those.
Hi, Tyler.
Setting his ass up at the hotel.
Yeah, I would Mr. Bennett here, man. Yeah, we gotta get a hotel.
Payne?
I was in this situation fairly recently, so I mean, I got an extra room, so you can stay there. You can crash in that room.
Jess?
Same. You can crash in the room.
Chef?
I'm hitting up Mr. Bennett for his hotel plug.
Yeah.
Help me out.
I mean, I'm like, come to the crib. First off, if he's down on his luck, I'm certainly not going to take on any financial burden and paying for a hotel for him. I'm not doing that. There's a reason why I bought 4 bedrooms, right? Like, we're not doing that. You come post up here. We'll figure it out. Right? Or if not, I got an air mattress, my nigga. You down on your luck. You better take this, enjoy it. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not going to. Go ahead,
no, I was going to say, and then when your friend's down on his luck, like sometimes he just needs to be around love.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So you send them to a hotel, it's kind of like I'm isolated. You know what I mean? Like, and they're by themselves. You know what I mean? But letting them know, in it with them. That's some real shit.
Yeah, I mean, and see, y'all giving these contexts after the fact, but no, you just giving me 2 options. No, this ass is going to a hotel, and I pick him up in the morning. We can hang out for the rest of the day to spend time and doing stuff. But no, not in my space. I like to walk around, have no.
Yeah.
that might accelerate his 3-week fucking plan. Like, this nigga walk around naked. I gotta get out of here in 2 days.
You got in 3 hours.
Come on,
second thought.
I figured it out. Like, okay,
yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah. No.
I got a couple more.
True.
And then I want to dive into some backstory with Joseph and Jessica. We can do that. So Payne. There's a baddie across the room. Is the better intro one-on-one, an individualized approach, or a mutual friend who happens to be in the space?
Oh, shit. Young Payne would have took the mutual friend. I was the my friend's kind of shy. I was a shy dude in the corner, like.
Not talking. You were the shy dude in the corner, not talking to nobody.
But now,
don't be him.
Now, one-on-one intro is probably the best way to go.
Hightower.
One-on-one for sure.
Chef.
One-on-one. Like I was the go-to man of my guys back in the day. So yeah, I mean one-on-one thing.
Joseph.
I'm doing mutual because she ain't interested. She can tell him. Don't tell me.
That's real shit. That's real shit. I appreciate that, by the way. Jess?
One-on-one. For sure.
You know something? Everybody's a gangster all of a sudden. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Because all of y'all are acting like, oh no, my ego is I could go one-on-one and it ain't gonna be. Get the fuck out of here. like life's a little bit easier sometimes when you got a mutual friend. First off, the mutual friend will give you some game before you go over there, right?
Right.
You might be wasting your trip. You see what I'm saying? The mutual friend is like, yo, you ain't her type. You see what I'm saying? You saved me the heartbreak. I appreciate that. Or the mutual friend can connect y'all in a way that makes sense. So you can bond over something immediately in that conversation. Mm. But like I said, you light-skinned cats like Payne and Chef, you know, y'all gotta figure it out.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. I said one-on-one because that friend of mine could be the friend I got in the hotel room, could be the chatty patty friend, could be the friend that sits in the corner, ain't talking to nobody. I could be bad by myself.
Church.
What we doing?
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's well done.
That's my journal about my lonely.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's well done. I'll give you that. All right, two more. That okay by you, Payne?
I'm good.
Who meant more to our community? The Cosbys or Martin? Hightower.
Wow.
Give me Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Give me Cosby.
Jess?
Cosby.
Joseph?
I'm going to go with the pudding man, baby. Yeah. Y'all got me up here, man. So we don't have fun, y'all.
Chef, what are you thinking?
Ooh, tough one, but I'm gonna go with Cosby's.
Payne?
Again, a tough one.
Yeah.
I was leaning Cosby because it showed the whole family dynamic and not just black love between the man and the woman. But I'm gonna go with Martin for our generation because of the hip hop influence, and Martin just showed our generation, like fashion wise, slang wise, and it was a positive. It was a positive message as well.
You know what it is about, and anybody who knows me knows my love of the Cosbys, right? But I'm gonna say Martin by a slim margin. Here's why. When you watch the Cosbys, you learned about love, right?
Yeah. But
you saw it in a way that you equated to your parents. Martin showed you love, but love was cool. Love was like, oh, I don't gotta be 50 to have love. Mm-hmm. That's dope. I can still be him, still do my things, and have love. Mm-hmm. That's different. Yeah. They showed you love was very attainable for cool niggas. Yeah. Cosby showed you love was tied to having families and going to HBCUs, and Martin shows you regular niggas. Some niggas don't even work, right?
real talk. Right now, for the last 25 years, I got a friend that we call Bruh Man because all he do is go. I swear to you, I could call him on the phone and say, "What up, Bruh Man?" You're gonna be like, "What up?"
I love it.
Hey, Copper, real quick though, more than just the love that you saw on the Cosby Show too, like you just saw. I mean, the father was a doctor, the mom was a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? So you saw career-driven black family, you know what I mean? So it was more than just the black love piece too, because the fact that the occupations was what they were, which seems like those things were only suited for people of the other color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not necessarily
Nothing
black.
like it. Nothing like it.
No, yeah, and you're speaking facts, Chef. You're speaking facts because I think one of the things you learned from the Cosbys, again, you know my love for the Cosbys. One of the things you did catch from that was, yo, we could be successful too.
Facts.
Right? It ain't for them out in Wellesley. We can be successful too and look just like you know what I mean? And still listen to some jazz music on a Friday night. You see what I'm saying? I was like, oh, that's different. I want some of that too. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you speaking facts. It's a slim margin. There's no wrong answer there for sure. Let me give one more Hightower, and then we're gonna dive into some backstory, and then we'll get out of here in the season. That okay?
Yeah.
Who's more important to our community? I'm gonna start with you, Jess. Jay-Z, KRS-One.
Wow. I'm going to go with Jay-Z because I grew up on Jay's music. And I appreciate KRS-One and everything he's done, but I've been a whole fan since his first album.
You were part of the original Reasonable Wave ride, or did you get on later like everybody else did?
No. I was in it.
Okay. Joseph?
Hov, when he came to Boston with that Reasonable Doubt, you know, when he was playing the small clubs. We seen him in New Bedford. We seen him down here. What was the club that used to be next to Slade's, the big club?
Mirage.
What was
it? It was a Stells, but then it changed its name.
It was
Yeah.
Stells. There you go. He came and performed that in '95, so I was a whole fan since then.
Payne, Hov, KRS-One.
So let me put this back up on the screen. Keisha echoes my sentiment. For those that don't know about KRS-One or are kind of on the fence, go listen to the Blueprint album. KRS-One had you in the Bible. He led the Stop the Violence movement. And I'm a Jay-Z fan. Like, I had Reasonable Doubt on cassette 4 times, and I had it 4 times because it popped every time from listening to it too much. But KRS-One was on a different level. They don't call him the teacher for nothing. If you haven't heard one of his lectures, go listen to one of those too. So yeah, I'm gonna go with KRS-One.
Chef?
Yeah, I mean, as much as I like Jay, I'm gonna go with the teacher. I'm gonna go with KRS.
Hightower, we'll tie it off with you.
We already know where he's going.
Hov, man. Hov. Listen, I heard Reasonable Doubt on my way to my high school prom, man. I'm like, yo, who is this? Bought the CD the next day. No, we ain't. Hov was, yeah. And for me, I caught the tail end of the teacher's run, so to speak, right? But I was at the beginning of Jay's. So the question is, who's more important? I got to go Jay because I seen the start in the trajectory. For KRS, I feel like he reached a certain point and got quiet, and then we didn't hear from him again.
Oh, so super full. Sparring Minds listeners, this is the 13th time on this show that Hightower has been wrong. So I get the love affair with Hov. Here's the issue here. In Payne, I talk to you about this stuff all the time, so you know my feelings. Hov is the example of a nigga who got rich and split. KRS never left. I don't know what the fuck Hightower talking about. KRS was the nigga at your community center, helping them give out turkeys and giving you game. And oh wait, by the way, he's still there. You see what I'm saying? He may not have been as musically successful as Jay-Z, but he's far more important to our community than Jay-Z. Jay lives in a palace in Paris.
Is KRS teaching you to fish, or is he fishing for you?
Come on now, let's go.
Fair.
No, he's teaching you to fish.
Fair.
He's teaching you to fish.
Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone. I was listening to KRS today.
He's showing you what to do today. Now again, I think they're talking to two different target audiences.
Definitely.
KRS is talking to niggas in the hood. He's like, yo, like if you're struggling,
Yeah,
if you need some education, you need some game, here's some things you can do. Here's some resources, right? That's KRS, right? And here's how you can change your mindset. Jay-Z is like, I'm gone already. I'm a Warhol already.
Oh, God.
HOV, I got my own lane already.
Nah, I can't do that. I can't let you do that.
While Jay has been on that in the past, and this is where my argument, the scale tips in for the argument for KRS-One. KRS-One speaking, not so much, I don't want to say consciousness because I feel like that's just a pigeonhole for them. But the way KRS-One rapped and talked about issues, social issues and stuff like that, and stop the violence and stuff like that, you heard his influence from that on Jay's 444.
Mm-hmm.
You don't flip to that without a KRS-One influence.
Yes.
Agreed.
Most guys would stay on that same bullshit they was on. Jay evolved because of guys like KRS-One showing it's okay to lead your community, to be educated about this, that, and the third. I mean, Jay-Z, you hear from his peers all the time. He's always been a smart dude anyway, but
Sparring Minds listeners,
He definitely gave you
191.
game too, though.
That
So
was
they gave you some game.
That was this or that.
I got one more for you.
Go talk to me here.
We'll start with Ms. Castro. So there's a dance called the electric slide. Some of us know it, some of us don't. I'm sure Chuck probably doesn't.
Oh,
so
yo, what?
When you think of that dance, and we're still playing this or that, are we going Maze and Frankie Beverly?
Ooh.
Where I Let Go? Or are we going Cameo and Candy?
Wow.
that's tough.
With the electric slide?
The electric slide.
I'm going to go Maze and Frankie Beverly.
Chef?
Maze and Frankie Beverly. I'm sitting here visualizing it in my mind right now.
Okay.
Are we at a cookout or are we indoors?
Oh, man.
Oh, here goes the depends. Here we go with the depends, bro. Come on, man.
Come on.
It's the answer is Candy. That's what it was known. That's what popularized. Well, not popularized it, but that song was associated with it first. Outside of the electric slide song itself.
Yeah. Chuck?
The only answer is Candy. That's the only answer. That's too bad. That's too bad.
Beverly.
Thank you.
At a cookout, I'm going Frankie Beverly, but any other setting, I like it. I like to do Candy.
Sparring Minds listeners, I apologize. We normally do a better job of vetting our guests. And Chef, let's do some talk. Let's get us right. Who are these folks on our show this evening?
I mean, I'll let them kind of speak for themselves and tell you who they are. Again, I know both of them do amazing things in the community. Both good people, good friends of mine, and definitely responded to the message when I asked them to be a part of the show. But I'll start with Ms. Castro, ladies first. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tell the people who you are, what you do. For those that don't know you, you've been my friend for a long time, so.
Yeah, thank you. So Jessica Castro, I am the Vice President of Programs and Operations at the Truffler Foundation. We are a private family foundation that focuses on healthcare, educational access, and workforce development. I am also a doctoral student at NYU and wrapping up my first year. Thank you. Couple of days. More importantly, I am a mommy. I'm a Aditi, I'm a sister, I'm a friend. I am community driven. So I've known Jermaine since high school. I went to Westie. But I think the work.
Nobody's perfect. Yeah, nobody's perfect. Everybody got a blemish, you know.
Thank you, Keisha. I think for the most part, a lot of the work that I've been doing over the last 5 years is around this program called Summer in the City, that's really about how do we uplift grassroots organizations. For my organizations, that's organizations that are under $500,000. And really, you want high touch, high impact. For the most part, if anyone knows philanthropy and the way it works, unfortunately, the dollars aren't given into the community. They're just not pushed that way. And so being there, it's really about how do we make sure that there's balance between all things. Like, yes, we want to make sure that these larger organizations are getting the funding that they need. But more importantly for me, it's like, if I'm operating in community, do we have the right people who are running organizations who actually understand the holistic of the community that they serve? And so I think for most part, people know me from Summer in the City. I spent about 15 years working in the nonprofit space, which is really my passion. Worked in pre-release and workforce development. I was a MECO director. Wow. I've done a little bit of everything. But I host an event called Kicks and Conversations, which has blown my own mind, to be completely honest. And really, it was about intentional networking, but making sure Black and Brown led nonprofit leaders were in the room together. I'm in a lot of rooms and a lot of spaces being in philanthropy, but we are missing from the conversation. But that's where social networks really begin, and partnerships and collaborations need to happen. And so I host this event every year. I'll make sure that y'all get an invite. So we do intentional networking is what I call it. But then I feed people, we dance, we eat, we have a good time, and then we go home. But really, it's about what's the communication thereafter.
Right. Where can we find out more information about Kicks and Conversations, and then some of your philanthropy work as well?
Yeah. So trufflerfoundation.org is our website. Kicks and Conversations, if you want to be there, please just send me a message. This event grew from 58 people in 2022. I had 278 people at our event last year. Yeah, it's wild, and it's free. That's the other thing. I like to lead with it's free. We cover the cost. It's important for me to really create a social network for us, because if we don't do it, it's not going to happen.
That's a fact. What month does that happen?
It's actually in June. I think it's going to be June 4th this year. Hold, please. Yes, June 4th.
TSMP, let's have some conversations about that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'd love to do some. We'd love to pull up. Let's make that happen this year. I think that would be a great opportunity for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, got the good brother Yard Time.
Yard Time.
Time in the building. Mr. Joseph Bennett.
Joseph Bennett. Grew up in Mission Hill, Roxbury.
Oh, brother. What is happening tonight? I told you, Sparring Minds, we messed up the
ball players. Where the ball players are. Find them at. Right. Now, grew up in Mission Hill. Unfortunately, was wrongfully convicted, served 22 years of my life. Gave back the life sentence in April of 2019. When I came home, there wasn't really much offering guys that were coming home after serving all the time that I served. So I knew there was a whole wave of guys that was coming home. So I just start my own nonprofit, hence the Yard Time work. I like to make sure that guys their family reunification package is good as far as mental health. I run a mental health group. I've been running since 2021. I started it because a lot of the guys that were coming home would just secretly call me and say, they struggling. How can they get through it and all this? And I used to say, there's no blueprint to this. There's different things for different people. You got to adjust and adapt according to you. And I realized me giving him that advice wasn't helpful, but at the same time, all of these dudes are coming from group experiences. So I created the group in order for whatever I couldn't help them with, someone else would help them with. We had a mental health summit where we focused on, healing, sound wave, and all those things. Every year I give back to the community, and I give back to the community behind the wall where we host the Yard Time Give Back, man, for Christmas giveaway and things like that. And like Miss Jess, all our events are free. I do community cookouts twice a year, with my mentor, John Jackson. We host Halloween on the Hill where we host. We decorate the Tobin Gym into a whole haunted house where I get in the Joker style, face painted, the whole outfit. So I'm involved in the whole thing. Yeah, we just trying to make sure that a lot of the guys that are reentering society come back with some type of help, man, that can get them elevated, man, into being the great minds that they can be. Because there's some smart dudes in those prisons that are coming home, man, that just gonna need an opportunity and a good therapist.
Hey, too. Yeah, so you got the bowling league coming out.
Oh man,
a little bit of the bowling league.
Tell y'all, man. So I'm about to. So last year, from like April to July, out of one day, just taking my group of guys, saying we ain't going to groups today. We meeting at the bowling alley. We met at the bowling alley. We had so much fun. It was therapeutic. We was talking. We was conversing. That I decided to start a bowling league, and I had 48 guys show up for 6 weeks bowling league. When I tell you we was all in the experience room at Boston Bowl for 6 weeks, 48 dudes from different neighborhoods that probably walked past each other in the city of Boston, never said what up to each other, didn't like each other. They was all in that room on the strength of yard time in this bowling league. And, I found funding because people seen the data, they seen the pictures, they believed in what we was doing, what we was saying, that we're going to restart it in January. And instead of 6 weeks, we're going to bring it all the way to 12 weeks. Thank you.
Jola, I know we spent the last hour or so.
Sorry, and
go ahead.
Let me correct Chef. Chef, I got money for my Uncle Wooly Bennett from the city of Boston. My grandmother got a street named after her.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So like I said, man, I felt like I was responsible through an associate that put my uncle and my family through that. And I knew there was no amount of money that I can get him to repay him for what he lost and what he's been through. But at the same time, I wanted to make sure that documentary meant more than $1 could mean. You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother being gone, there would be no other way that I could honor her legacy. If you see, I got the Celtics banners with a Michigan logo at the top, right? Yeah, that's how serious I am about that. A Michigan logo with Jason Brown and Jason Tatum and my grandmother's street name and all in the frame. So right there is like what matters to me. Just being able to, I actually got a notification yesterday that you can actually Google the street now. It's on Google Maps now. Because I put no blue street signs. We're not putting nothing on top of none. We want a green street sign because it's in Mission Hill. And every day I drive past that. That's where I grew up at. That's where my aunts and them still live at. And that's why I said we embedded in them projects.
Word up.
We spent the last hour laughing and having a little bit of fun. But I think we're on a serious thing. Like you both are doing incredible work within the community, right? And that's part of the reason we really wanted you to be here, right? Is because we recognize y'all are doing dope things, right? For the regular people, you see what I'm saying? And a lot of times y'all doing the work and it gets unnoticed. It's frustrating. It's difficult. It's unacknowledged. And so, again, like I said, we laughed a lot, but secretly, we wanted to bring you here to acknowledge your presence and just say, yo, we're thankful for y'all presence and y'all the shadows y'all are casting in the community. It's super dope, man. Well, we're thankful for that for sure.
Thank you, man. Thank you all for having me.
Yes.
Hi, Tyler, get us out of here, man. It's the finale. You got some final words?
Wow. Yeah, so shout out to Little. He usually shuts us down for the night. But if I can leave you guys with one thing, man, it's you always, every day you have a chance to be better than the next.
That's a fact. 191 in the books. Joseph Bennett, Jessica Cattrall, the Sparring Minds boys. You know us. We'll be back next season. Bigger and better things. Dope guests. People who need spotlight. We're gonna make sure they get that. We're gonna have some fun along the way. So y'all enjoy the holiday break.
Yeah.
And make sure y'all come celebrate with us tomorrow, postseason holiday party.
We outside.
Where y'all at?
We'll send you the address. I have May send you the address.
And
I'll just start a
Jessica, I wanna
party.
connect
I'll meet
with
you there, Joseph. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, I want to connect with you too. So, Chef, make that connection so we can talk about
Yes.
foundation work.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
We'll holla.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace and love. Peace and love. You already know.
Nice.
Appreciate you.